Guard at 6'2", number 11,
Welcome to the NBA here on 2K Sports, a special Martin Luther King Day edition. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Norman Powell.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Mitchell is out there with Hero. Then there's Powell. Then it's Andrew Wiggins, and it's Adebayo in at the 5 spot. And for the Knicks, Hart is out there with Anunoby. Then there's Towns. Then it's Jalen Brunson, and it's Bridges in at the 2-guard spot. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
Now here's Towns. Clock at 6. The kick out to Anunoby. No good on the triple. Wiggins outside. Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. He gets it in there.
And the first of many to come. Explosive offensive talent on both sides.
Boy, I tell you what, that's going to be like a pinball machine, the way that scoreboard's going to light up.
And the Knicks with possession. Brunson with it. Here's Towns. Takes it off the glass.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Here's Hero. Mitchell in the corner. 6 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Bridges misses. Powell against Brunson. Powell, that's good.
And for his stature, Norman Powell's very capable of finishing inside with authority.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
A bit ago, Mike Brown and I were able to chat. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. Knicks have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Brunson, the bounce pass. Bridges, no one around him. Sinks the three-pointer.
From the moment he entered the league, Mikal Bridges has been knocking down threes.
Powell outside. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell. Powell's got 7 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Now, here's Anunoby. Coming in off a 21-point game his last outing. Pass to Towns. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson against Wiggins. And that one's good. Brunson.
One of Brunson's best amongst his many weapons, that mid-range J.
In a hard-nosed defensive identity for this Knicks. But, GA, there's been some slippage.
Well, the challenge has been their 2 best offensive players get targeted at the other end. The adage, you're only as strong as your weakest link. It has some truth to it.
Now, Brunson, after Norman Powell missed from long range.
from Bam. Such a high IQ defender.
Wiggins kicks to Mitchell. Pass to Powell. Wiggins, a screen on Anunoby. That's a 2 from Powell. Another miss by Powell. Last game for the Heat, they picked up the win against the Thunder.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
And you know what? Even though it was a frustrating night shooting the ball, they found a way to get it done and pulled it out. And a win's a win, and that ultimately is all that matters.
That ties it up.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Good ball movement here by Miami. The shot by Powell, no good. The Knicks have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Pass to Hart. And here's Towns. The 3, Bridges. Good, and his assist goes to Towns. And it's 6 points for Mikal Bridges.
Mikal Bridges, lethal in the catch and shoot. You've got to run him off those kinds of looks.
The Heat trail by 3. And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy.
Here comes the Knicks City Actors, everyone. Get loud for them.
Let's have a look at some league leaders from the last 10 games. Here are the highest scoring point guards in the NBA during that time. Fifth best, Jalen Brunson.
Well, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded players in our league. I mean, to see those kinds of scoring numbers from the point guard position is crazy.
Yeah, and that's the age we're living in right now. I mean, it's not uncommon to see a point guard lead his team in scoring, which used to be almost unheard of. And these guys here are all capable of carrying the scoring load for their team on any given night.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still scoreless. Wiggins sets a screen for Mitchell. 5 to shoot. Powell finds 0. And again, it's the Heat missing.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Brunson surveying the D. And there's another one for the Knicks.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Powell. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Brunson kicks to Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Brunson against Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Now here we are, Clark, in the thick of the regular season. Must be hard for teams to maintain that focus game to game.
You know, I think it can be, but by and large, I think
Take a break.
teams do
Take a
focus
break.
on the here and now,
Two
one
shots.
game at a time. I know that's cliche-ish, but it's the only way that you can really approach it. You've got to look at it one game at a time. Each game is an opportunity to build towards what you're trying to become as a team. Staying motivated, it's part of your job. That's how I look at it. You're assigned a task. This is what you do. Do it the best you can every time you step on the floor.
Jaime Jaquez, he's checked in for Miami. He's off on the second. So, Greg, offensively for the Miami Heat, there is room for improvement.
Yeah, they realized they were in need of another elite shot creator aside from Tyler Hero. For all his growth, teams have been able to key in on him and dare anyone else to beat him.
Now here's Brunson, following the miss by Bam Adebayo. The kick out to Towns. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Towns has got 7.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Eric Spoelstra wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them.
All right, fans. Get ready to dance like everyone wants to.
Averaging 21 points per game, 11 rebounds, and 3 assists. It's hard to wrap your head around numbers like these, but that is just what he delivers night in and night out.
You know, it's so easy for us to take him for granted, to get spoiled with what he does. I think we've got to be more appreciative of the kind of impact this man has in every game he plays.
Now, here's Adebayo. He picked up 30 points in their last win against Oklahoma City.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge.
Shots good by Hero.
And a legitimate threat to connect from deep. Hero doesn't lack confidence trying his luck from there.
Anunoby has the open look. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got 3 assists now in this one. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kevin. Bam Adebayo is big time. Coach Eric Spoelstra said, quote, the way he's worked over the years to add to his game has been incredible. He's one of the best passers on the team, and he's not afraid to take the shot in a big moment. He cares deeply about improving, and you see it in the results of his work. Back over to you guys.
High praise indeed. Allie, we thank you very much. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds, and they look strong here in the early going.
And here is Hart. Nothing on the board. Pass to Brunson. No good that time. Great D that time from Hero. Wiggins with it. Now guarded by Towns. Out to Powell. Hero scanning the floor. The putback, it's good on the putback. Now just a 5-point Knicks lead.
He is in a groove. You can tell he's playing with a lot of confidence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, did a really good job of throwing foul after foul. Very physical and rugged in how they perform. And it paid off.
Robinson's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Clarkson comes in for Josh Hart. And Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. And the Knicks with possession here, leading by 5. McBride finds Robinson. Robinson sets a screen for Clarkson. Just 5 to shoot. A floater. It's hauled in by the Heat. Now here is Smith. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
6th in free throw percentage. And they also rank right in the top 10 in terms of fast break points. They don't force a lot, but when they get an opportunity, boy, they like to get out on the break.
All the second chance points they've racked up jump out at you. They've got a few guys that pursue the basketball with incredible effort at both ends. Yaka Jonas is checked in for Smith. And the Knicks with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. Clarkson outside. Here's Kolek. He averages about 5 points a game. Here's Yabusele. And he lays it straight in. And the Knicks lead by 7.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Here's Larson. Game against Oklahoma City, very impressive. To the inside. Here's Jovic.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Yeah, you know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative and make something happen.
Clarkson outside. Drills it from outside.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
With the drive, here's Ware. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Kolek. No scoring in this one. No good from Yabusele. Pass to Jovic. And the Heat get another bucket right there.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup. New
York leading by 3. Now Clarkson. Robinson dishes to Clarkson. New York needs to get off a shot. Abrazale can't hit. The Heat trail by 3. Here's Jakob Jonas. 46 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Jovic. Can't tie it up as that one misses. The Knicks shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Back to Clarkson. Here's Kolek. There's a screen by Robinson. Shoots off the step back. Hits the front of the rim and out. Takes it inside. And another basket for Miami.
Boy, did he burrow his way in there, and the D just sort of backed off.
1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. New York ahead, leading by a point. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back to the 2K Sports broadcast of the NBA, celebrating Martin Luther King Day. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Knicks.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart play.
You've got Miles McBride. Jordan Clarkson is out there with Towns. Then it's Mitchell Robinson. And it's Kolek in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning the championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Drains it from beyond the arc. Now it's a 6-point Knicks lead.
Improving shot mechanics, good height on that jumper, nice arc. I like what I see there from Clarkson.
Over in the corner, Hawkes. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. New York's gone 6 of 11 when they're taking a three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. Towns, a screen on Hawkes. A shot by Clarkson, no good. The Heat trail by 6 to the middle. Here's Jovic. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Out left to the wing. And then dunk by Towns.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes to the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Miami's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Inside, here's Jovic. Hawkes outside. Powell for 3. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
When Powell's got his stroke going, he can drop a lot of shots on you in a hurry. He's a big-time point producer.
And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Clarkson for 3. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 3 assists now in this one.
And great job from beyond the arc this quarter. They are now shooting the 3 at almost 60% for the game.
And so Eric Spoelstra will call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust.
Norman Powell. Unbelievable play for him over the last month. Averaging about 23 points per, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Ware passes to Larson. Heat moving the ball around. On the wing, Hawkins. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for New York. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Clarkson for 3. Larson with the rebound. The Heat trail by 8. Powell the pass to Jovic. Towns with the steal. And a fast break now for the Knicks. Here's Kolek, and it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Norman Powell.
Look, I mean, this team depends on what he brings. He's an absolutely critical part of the offensive equation as an individual. He knows how to get his scoring opportunities, and it's been fun to watch him expand his output over these last few seasons.
And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut down now to just 6 points with that basket from Hero.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Tell you what, I can't think of a more menacing lob threat than Robinson. He's big, he's got nice bounce, and he's physical. An ideal finisher on that play.
Here's Hero. 9 points in the game so far. Clark, how about the spark Jalen Brunson has brought to these Knicks?
Yeah, I tell you, I didn't see it coming in terms of how good Jalen Brunson has been, Kessler. I mean, I knew he was great in college, and I knew he would be a good pro, but to be kind of a franchise player, that's more than I expected. Playoff runs in all 3 years for Brunson in New York. Boy, he's given the franchise a jolt for sure, and he's a joy to watch.
Hero against Brunson. Here's Towns. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got 5 assists in the game. The Heat trail by 8. Powell outside. Outside, Hero. Sinks the triple. Hero's got 12.
And this is why many are high on Hero. Possesses ability to kick it up a notch and just take over.
To the left side wing. Here's Towns. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Miami's gotten cold from deep in the second quarter, just 2 of 6 from long range. Now Hero, 12 points for him. They set the screen. Pass to Ware, just 5 on the clock. No good on the 3.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Brunson against Powell. The close-range shot is good from Brunson.
And they're beginning to just flat-out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
New York comes into this one following a loss to the Suns. Brunson against Hero. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
New York leading by 7. Brunson the bounce pass. Towns against Hawkins. Left side, Towns. Jaquez with the steal. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, a bit of youth movement for the Miami Heat. Their rising star guard, Tyler Hero, said, "We've got a bunch of young guys who can come in and put in the work, and that's what I'm all about." This is an organization that values that, and it's important that we all have the same vision as the young guys start to grow up. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks. For New York, they've gone 8 of 10 from the field here in the second quarter. You've got to like how they've shot the ball. Puts the move on, and it's Brunson missing.
He just missed it. He's typically solid from mid-range.
Here's Larson. Nothing on the board. Hero kicks the foul. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Ware. Hero, that's a two-pointer. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Towns, the pass to Brunson. Here's McBride. His first shot coming late. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at the Knicks. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference. And of course Miami. Right now they're 5 spots below them.
I think for the Heat, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
You know, it's really hard to figure out exactly what's been missing, but there is something missing. It perhaps could be the system they're playing in.
Now, here's Bridges. He's got 6. He gets that one. Hart's got his first bucket in this one.
Getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I'd like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
Here's Mitchell. 6-point game. Ware kicks to Hero. A baseline J. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game. New York's gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%. 7 of 13 on threes. Back to Brunson. Jacks up a 3. Brunson for 3. Likes the look and drains it. And spacing is so vital. But Clark, talk about vertical spacing.
You know, Kevin, that speaks to the ability to play in space above the rim. Think about the roller in the pick and roll situation, being able to go above the defense to finish a lob. Those are tough plays for defenses to stop. Helping in recovering and elevating to stop a well-timed lob, that's a real challenge for the defense.
The 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
And so Hero will bring it up for the Miami Heat, trailing by 10. Their next game is in San Francisco, so a road game with the Warriors. And their road trip is only getting started as that's the 2nd of 6 for them. Pass to Mitchell, puts up a 3. No good on that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Brunson outside. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Brunson.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Here's Mitchell. Hasn't made one yet. Pass to Adebayo. Outside, Hero. 6 on the shot clock. They set the pick. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Anunoby.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
New York again turning it over. And here's the upcoming schedule for the Heat. On Monday, they'll take on Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Tuesday, they'll take on Domantas Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings.
You know, it might sound cliche, but a road trip like this one is a great time for this team to build chemistry on and off the court. Chemistry absolutely matters in the NBA, and these are the kinds of opportunities teams need to build them.
Now, here's Anunoby. And last season, the Heat with their worst finish in a decade. Greg, it was surprising.
Well, the Jimmy Butler saga hung over the middle part of the season. The team's best player had 1 foot out the door even before they traded him. So now this team pivots towards that younger core.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Anunoby. And this has got to be, Clark, one of the best offenses in Knicks franchise history.
Yeah, you look at the two-man game between Brunson and Town, Kevin, and it's virtually unstoppable. And they've got the defenders to hold up at the other end as well. This is a rock-solid crew.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, for me, OG Anunoby is the definition, the epitome of a high-effort player. He gives you great effort all the time at both ends of the floor, and he's only concerned with impact and winning.
Traps in the tray. Adebayo's got it back down to single digits for the Heat.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
A minute 42 left to play here in the half. Mitchell against Brunson. Stolen away. Here's the break. The kick out to Adebayo. And again, it's Miami with a 3.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
We've got 1:18 left in the first half. Bridges outside. Pass to Anunoby. Outside Robinson. Hart outside. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Hart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Boy, have they gotten hot here in the second quarter. No wonder they're in front.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Mitchell sets the screen for Hero. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Hart against Mitchell. Hart the pass to Brunson. Back to Hart for 3. Miami grabs the miss. Ware's got 7 rebounds in the game. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Brunson against Mitchell. Brunson with it. 13 points in the game. Here's the floater. The focus from Brunson.
That's the finesse part of his game right there. Lofting in that little teardrop.
And so that brings the first half to a close. Knicks lead by 9. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
Carl, you were able to build the lead, but what's the key to maintaining it or even increasing it going forward?
I mean, don't change what we're doing. Just stay together, keep passing the ball, keep playing great defense, and just keep making them think and make decisions, especially the difficult ones.
Consistency is a beautiful thing. Thanks, Carl.
Terrific stuff, Allie. Thank you so much. And we'll be back for the third quarter right after this halftime break.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shots from line. They're measuring up the shot. Give it up for the participants.
Welcome to halftime. First things first, a look ahead at other games on the docket tonight. The Bucks will face off against the Hawks out in Atlanta. 1 p.m. Eastern time for tip-off.
These are solid teams, pretty close talent-wise.
Absolutely a sneaky good game that should be very entertaining.
All right, looking back now at that first half, a bit of a hill to climb for the Miami Heat.
They've been a step slow to close out on shooters all night, and that's why they've given up so many threes. Come on, man, show some hustle.
Perimeter D, apparently not their strong suit. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
Thanks again for joining us, and welcome back to our special Martin Luther King Day presentation of the NBA. You gotta like what Tyler Hero has done in this one.
Man, how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And here is Mitchell. He has yet to score. Here's who Eric Spoelstra is starting the second half with. Hero out there with Mitchell. Then it's Wiggins. Then there's Powell. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Now here's Hart. After Tyler Hero's miss. And the shot goes in.
Not Hart's main strength as a hooper. Still, he can do some damage in the mid-range.
The Heat trail by 11. Adebayo with the screen on Bridges. There's Hero with the 3. Knicks with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now Adebayo. After Tyler Hero's three-pointer that didn't go. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 17 now.
Tremendous work inside by Powell, refusing to be dismayed by the contact.
A little over a minute gone here in the second half. So, Clark, when you think about the league's natural scorers, Norman Powell has to be on that list.
For sure, and I think he's underrated, but everybody can't get top billing on the marquee. I mean, there are going to be guys that do great work that don't tend to get the attention that other guys do. But you look at his production, especially when his minutes go up, I mean, he can put it in the basket. He's a hard guy to deal with. He gets it in transition, mid-range game, shooting threes, and if you're not careful, he'll posterize you too.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Brunson the pass to Towns. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. Bridges outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Anunoby kicks to Brunson. Over Mitchell. Brunson no good. The Heat trail by 12. Powell outside. To the inside. And Adebayo gets it to go on the assist by Powell. He's got 8.
Good to see Powell moving the ball like this. I mean, we know he can score, but choosing that time to set up a teammate, well done dime there.
Now here's Towns. He's got 16. It's good.
This is what they were hoping to get from him tonight. Solid performance.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Mitchell passes to Adebayo. Powell outside. Fires from deep. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Anunoby finds Brunson. A three-pointer is right on target. Brunson's got 18 points.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
54.
The Heat trail by 15. Mitchell outside. It's Powell on the wing. Adebayo with a screen for Powell. That one wide left.
With no D around, you expect him to knock down that midi.
On the wing, Anunoby. Brunson sets a screen for Anunoby. Pass to Towns. Over Adebayo. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Adebayo kicks to Hero. Mitchell in the corner. To stop the run. Knicks with the rebound. Towns has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Pass to Brunson. Back to Towns. Good work there as it goes. Towns has got 9 points here in the second half.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Outside, Hero. Powell feeling it out a bit. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one goes on Anunoby.
Because he's such a complete scorer now, Powell is at the top of the scouting report. That creates opportunities at the free throw line for him.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Powell.
You know, one of the most underrated scorers in the game, in my opinion, is Norm Powell. He's especially lethal and dangerous from the arc, and a real asset for this team.
Good on both. Now here's Brunson. He's got 18. Bridges outside. Some nice passing by New York here. A 3. They get it again. Towns. And there's another one for the Knicks.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Here's Wiggins after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Hero, no good. Now Brunson. Incredible numbers looking at his scoring averages. He's currently scoring more than 28 points a game. They get it back, and he uses the glass on the layup. Towns has got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
77-56.
Here's Powell. 19 points in the game. Outside, Adebayo. Jalen Brunson grabs the miss. New York with the ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Here's Hart. And the 3 ball is good. Hart's got 10 points.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Well, it's been a 3-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
And they also show up in the top 5 in defensive field goal percentage. A terrific job of helping one another on that end.
And the points off turnovers you talked about, you have to like how quick they are to react to a mistake. They get right up the floor as soon as they get their hands on the ball. The Heat making a switch here. Hawkes is checked in. New York's gone 3 of 5 with the long ball since entering the second half. Hart outside. There's a good screen. Fires the three. And again, New York with the triple.
That's now his second three-pointer of the half and his third of the night.
Timeout called. The Heat. You look at Towns. He's really been playing well.
And he's been taking it to the rack all game, and they haven't been able to contain him. They have to put up better fight on the inside.
We want to get loud, and we've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks 7th squad.
Transition teams in the NBA. We're looking at the real stats, the real scores from the real NBA. The Heat in 5th.
I think that's what really distinguishes them offensively. They really like to get out in transition.
Hero with it. He's got 16. Hawkins outside. Adebayo with a screen on Bridges. Foul. That's good.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Hart outside. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Brunson's got his 8th assist in the game. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Higgins outside. Wants to get it to Adebayo and does. Shoots over Towns. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Now, here's Bridges. 6 points for him. Shoots it. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. Adebayo's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Powell down low. He's against Bridges. And Powell gets it to go on the assist from Hero.
Oh, great job moving the rock by Hero. Not a ball stopper. Tyler is a team player.
Here's Towns. That one goes in. Towns has got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, somebody lit a fire under this guy. I mean, he's crushing it right now.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. Pass to Hawkins. Hero sets the pick for Hawkins. Now here's Powell. His three-pointers off the mark. Second-round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Adebayo finds Hero. Pass to Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adebayo's got 10 points in the game.
I like watching Adebayo operate inside. He is so efficient down low.
Smart Smart, accurate passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
New York calls timeout.
And make some noise for your Knicks setting answer.
And a whole new group out on the floor right now for the Knicks.
Setting answer.
Pass to Yabusele. Jaquez against Clarkson. Robinson a screen on Jaquez. Here's Clarkson. New York, no good that time either. Miami's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Here's Ware. Robinson with the block.
We know Robinson is an elite rim protector. So, yeah, you might want to try that move on somebody else.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Here's Larson. The Knicks making the shot. Smith surveying the D. Back to Ware. Lets it go from deep. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Jaquez with the steal. Smith outside. Here's Larson. Still yet to score. There's the pick from downtown. It's rebounded by New York. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Clarkson, and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
And this is what you like. I mean, Clarkson using that tight handle of his to create space.
We've got 1:18 left in the third quarter of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Larson. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the league will eventually become. And they are top 10 in steal. This is a team that will cause turnovers if you're inefficient with the basketball.
And the points off turnovers you talked about, you have to like how quick they are to react to a mistake. They get right up the floor as soon as they get their hands on the ball. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter. And here's Smith, still without a basket. Pass to Larson. Here's Jovic, defended by Yabusele. 5 on the clock. Back to Jaquez. Shoots over Clarkson. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Yabusele. Now, here's Clarkson. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Chemistry at its best. An unreal alley-oop.
Now, you're right. The pass, the catch, the dunk, all of it perfect.
And it all had to be, because that's not nearly as easy as they made it appear.
And so it's the New York Knicks in complete command. Their lead at 28 points going into the break. The three-point shooting has come fast and furious to the tune of what has become a big-time blowout in progress. And we've got more on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. Head coach Eric Spoelstra mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Let's get this next bucket, and we got to put together a string right now. It's all right here in the head. It's right here in the head. Stay connected.
Greg urging his team to go on a run here.
I mean, they have what it takes, and Coach Spo right now just trying to spark a fire in his group.
And welcome back to our special presentation of the NBA for Martin Luther King Day. We've got Mitchell Robinson, Yabusele out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Kolek in at the 1 spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Powell for 3. It's good from long range. Powell's got 12 points here in the second half.
He's really picked up where he left off in the first.
And no one near Clarkson as he lets it go. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Powell left side. Powell with the screen. Here's Larson. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
And also, got to be impressed with their interior play, getting it in the paint and figuring out ways to score.
Well, going into a promising draft like this past summer, Greg, are losing teams trying to secure that lottery ticket to the stars?
Well, you look at the last, 4.5 decades worth of champions, only 5 of those teams were led by a player taken outside the top 7 in the draft. So you can see why teams are trying to draft so high.
Powell for 3. Robinson pulls it in. And so Clarkson will bring it up for New York. Here's Yabusele. And finished off by Yabusele.
Well, you know, he may be a bit undersized at the 4, but he makes up for it with his athleticism.
About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Powell, the pass to Larson. Back to Powell. For the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Powell's got 30 points.
An elite shooter from downtown. The defense has to chase Powell off that line whenever he's got the rock.
Pass to Clarkson. Shoots from 8. And the Knicks good for 2.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Jovic passes to Larson. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Jovic. Off target from outside. New York's gone 2 or 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Robinson. Left side Clarkson. Count the basket. Clarkson's got 19 points.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
76.
Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. And here is Powell. Clark, one suggestion I've heard for All-Star Weekend, a one-on-one competition.
Yeah, it's worth a shot. Anything that would perhaps enhance the competitiveness of All-Star Weekend, I think would be helpful.
Down low. Here's Robinson. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Here's Larson, defended by McBride. Offensive rebound, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Here's Kolek. Pass to McBride. Now Clarkson. Nailed from three-point land. 22 points for him.
The total answer for this team. Clarkson on one tonight.
Powell for 3. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 9 rebounds now tonight. McBride passes to Yabusele. Now McBride. Yabusele, the screen to the paint. And finished off by Yabusele.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Larson. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
Powell outside. Pass to Larson. Powell outside. Clock at 6. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Here's Kolek. There's a screen by Robinson. Here's Clarkson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Clarkson's got 12 now in this quarter.
Fighting his way inside, Clarkson shows good body control.
And Miami has possession. Here's Larson. Powell outside. Shot on the wing. The rebound by Yabusele. New York's gone to three-point range for 12 of their points in the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. McBride on the wing. This one for 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Free throw good, McBride. So, Clark, when you talk about Deuce McBride, how would you best describe his game?
An energizing presence. I mean, he brings great energy at both ends of the floor. He can knock down threes, plays with a real pace and fearlessness that injects energy into his team when he's on the floor. He's a great guy to have out there because he can really produce points in short stints of playing time.
And it's blocked. Adebayo with the ball. Outside, Hero. Back to Adebayo. Wiggins outside. Pass to Powell. To halt the run. The rebound by McBride. The Knicks shooting a scorching 68% in the game. Adebayo against Yabusele. Shoots the three. It's hauled in by the Heat. Ware's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Back to Hero. From past the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
After knocking down a couple in the first half, he hasn't gotten a three to fall since.
And there it is for him. Yabusele's got 9 points now in just the second half.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
And here is Powell. Greg, one thing that doesn't show up in the box score, and maybe should, screen assists. They're a big part of the game.
Without question. I mean, the art of setting a great screen, I think, is underappreciated. Giving those guys their just due with the screen assist on a made bucket is, I'm fine with that.
Clarkson against Powell. Beyond the arc. And that's good. Jordan Clarkson for 3. Clarkson's got 30 points.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
The drive by Powell. That one goes. Count it.
He's been excellent in this period. Even though they're down, he's keeping them close.
Second team foul.
So it's both teams making substitutions here.
One shot.
One shot.
They are enjoying a commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Clarkson finds Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
Robinson doing the dirty work. He's known for that. Sets the screen, finds a soft spot, and gets himself rewarded.
Now, here's Mitchell. Clark, you're so familiar with the college game. What's the biggest adjustment for guys coming into the pros?
I think the strength of the NBA players, Kevin, and the pace of play, and then also the number of games. I mean, that's just a lot more than what you see in college, and how you go about preparing for that type of schedule, that type of physical talent, that type of physical wear and tear is something that no college player is usually ready to handle until he goes through it.
From outside the arc, Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Yabusele. Robinson left side. Back to Yabusele. Here's Kolek. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo.
Second team foul. Kolek at the line, 2 shots.
First one falls for him. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. And you know, everyone's aware, Clark, of the team rivalries in the NBA, but there are, I think, still plenty of personal ones, too.
Yeah, I would agree with you there, Kevin. I mean, you've got highly competitive, accomplished guys making up the rosters on NBA teams. And if a player wins the individual matchup in one game, you can be sure that opponent in the next game is going to look to make things a little different.
Pass to Hero. Shoots over Clarkson, and there's Hero. That's good on the assist by Adebayo. Adebayo's got 3 assists in the game. Here's Hukporti. .137 left in the game. New York moving it around. Pass to Clarkson. Gets an open look and hits. Clarkson's got 32 points.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Knicks.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And so all the hard work here tonight converted into a tally in the win column. It'll be number 26 on the year. And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Karl Anthony Towns.
He did all the dirty work that they needed, clearing out space underneath and securing rebounds.
Rising above the rim, Wiggins encounters very few defenders who can meet him up at that apex.
To the middle, here's Robinson, and it's Robinson with the jam.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And here are the Heat now. Outside, Adebayo. Robinson pulls it in. And so it's New York with it. Here's Kolek. So no problem for New York as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline with our player of the game. Allie, take it away.
All right, I'm with Karl Anthony Towns. Karl, congratulations on the victory. What was key in getting the win here tonight?
I mean, we played like we wanted it more. You know, we came out here and we just did a lot of great defensive stops. It wasn't offensive. It was more defensive. We did a great job. We got those 50-50 balls, put us in a nice position.
We can see and feel that desperation. Congrats on the win.
Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Carl Anthony Towns.